Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuttcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome to another week of ups and downs where we go through the content that we got in Madden Ultimate Team and say, was it good or bad? Hopefully it's good. Some of it wasn't. That's okay. Let's just roll into this today. Now, we started out Monday with content. Did you know that? Did you know that? We got Most Feared. It's already been archived. We got Scary Tall last Monday. And I'll be honest, this was not very good. We can just give it a down. Carmichael, fine card. But when we get master cards, masters, right? They gotta be better. They gotta be better. Kelsey, not really that usable. Sherman, not really that usable. Now, Campbell's a good card. He's a good card. Campbell was a good card, but I feel like people are only going to use him for theme teams and stuff. But still, he was a good card. Scare Tall, Most Feared kind of ended with a whimper. No limited. No what? EA Sports. But then we had Team of the Week, Week 8, and Big Ben, and Bobby Wagner, and Corey Dillon, and Tracy Porter, and the worst team of the week of the year. I'm gonna give it a down, okay? Like, Ben's not a bad card, but I didn't play against him once all weekend. That tells me a lot. Bobby Wagner, I never saw him on someone's field this weekend. Corey Dillon, the same. I did see Tracy Porter once or twice though. Now, a lot of that's because of the whole theme team. People using a lot of Raiders, but even then, it was a pretty bad team of the week, and it was going to have to be a pretty bad team of the week for usability most of the time, because it was the last week of these overalls. Now the overalls will be going up this week, so they'll be more useful and better cards. But when you get cards at the end of a cycle, it's really hard for them to be good, because you're going against 6 weeks of 92 overalls. There's a lot of cards that have come out that are really good at that point, which take precedence, you know. So, unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Now we got flashbacks on Wednesday, and I had to give it an up simply because the Adrian Amos is a really good card. He should be on 90% of the teams out there, honestly. Even not powered up, really good card. He played really well. I used him on my no money account all week long. Now Brady and them, most of their cards are theme teamish, but Amos was a really standout card. So I got to give him an up on that. We actually got a card that is very usable across the board on so many teams, even if just for depth on really good teams. It was awesome to see. So kudos to that. Now our limiteds this week were Cooper Kupp and Chandler Jones. Now Chandler Jones is usable. Okay, he was usable, especially for his price. When I see these limiteds that come out and you can get them under 300k and you can quick sell them at any point for 250k, it's a great rental, right? If you needed to have a pass rusher, really solid, especially for the price that you were getting them at. Was probably you're only going to lose 20 to 25,000 coins. You could use the card for weeks and weeks and weeks, which is it's just a steal to me. It's one of the best ways to do things, honestly. So I was a fan of that card because of that. Now Cooper Kupp doesn't really have any purpose, but could they have been more exciting? Sure. Could they have been better? Sure. But the fact that you were able to get a 25,000 coin rental for 94 power move, 91 finesse move, or whatever it is pretty stellar. Like, we can complain about it, but we shouldn't, because that's a great deal for any team. That's exactly what I did on the no money spent team. Right. Series 3 came on Friday, and obviously this was a really big it was a big up. The packs were up. You know, getting these upgrades on these cards, on your Mutt Master, your Level Master, your Captains, all really good. The level rewards are okay. Still no level 70 stuff, but overall really good. Level packs, you get about 400 something thousand coins from opening boat, for all of them, I should say. So big W. Series updates have been really good. They're missing a little bit, you know what I mean? There's the power-ups that used to come in, the level, the final level pack, series master. There are definitely some things I wish were still in the series updates for sure, but overall good. The team builders being an 88 was disappointing. The solo string for the team builders being 16 full games for a nat 88 is really disappointing. This is pretty terrible, honestly, but I mean, maybe at the end of the day, whatever. But the series update itself was really good. We rolled in about 2 o'clock and we got the 50 first team, and we got the lineman out of the way, and it was, you know what, I'm okay with how the week was. It's a down. The 50 was a down this week, but I'm okay that it feels like they said, okay, well, we've got 27 cards to go, or whatever it is, or however many it is. And they're like, just put the worst 3 in this week. So we didn't get any, 2 good ones and 1 bad one. I think we just got basically 3 bad ones. You're going to say Ogden's not a bad card. He's the best right tackle. And he is 100%. But getting a lineman instead of a super skill position player is just not as exciting. Useful, yes. Necessary, yes. Exciting, no. R is basically useless. Gates, they made slow, like 4 speeds slower than Vernon Davis. Like, shouldn't we make Antonio Gates a little bit better? If he's one of the best Madden tight ends ever? Just a thought. Call me crazy, right? And then we rolled into Legend Weekend, which was a W. McNair's a really good card. Lot is a really good card. Lot was very overpriced, in my opinion, personally, but it's still a good card. I loved seeing Steve McNair back in Mutt. I think it's a phenomenal thing to have him in the game, especially like how useful and usable he really is. Now, I didn't make the switch to him. I'm waiting to make the switch to Field Generals once they get to 96 overall, personally. So we'll see there. Those next iterations of Field Generals, I'll be much more in on. I can still like a card and not use it, right? And that's where McNair falls for me. And then obviously Sunday we got nothing. We got nothing. Hopefully this week is better. With the overalls all being up. Not really sure what they're going to do for Wildcard Wednesday as well. So lots in the air. Hopefully it's good, but I overall, because the series update last week was a W, without the series update, it might have been one of our worst weeks of the year. So yeah, W, small W. There's a little W last week because there was a lot of trash and there was 1 good piece. So is how it is. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back next week. More ups, more hopefully not more downs, but we'll be here. I'm out. Peace.